Biotechnology is an amazing industry. If you look at every great company in biotechnology today, they were all started the same way, with one or two scientists, a couple of business persons, and a few venture capitalists with an idea that seemed incredibly risky and preposterous at the time.
So the biotechnology industry has been growing in New Jersey over many years, and in fact, New Jersey is one of the leading clusters in the country.
New Jersey has the greatest concentration of pharmaceutical personnel in the United States, perhaps even in the world.
The greatest advantage to starting a biotech company in New Jersey is the pool of talent that you have to work with. You get people out of some of the top university centers in New Jersey, certainly out of New York and Philadelphia.
Amicus has been a flagship, a keystone, really, to that growth in our state.
When you talk to other young biotech companies about coming to New Jersey and the reason to be here, it's often nice to use the Amicus story.
Do you remember when we first met and you told me that I should stop chasing miracles and should go home and enjoy my kids while they're still here?
Jersey, you know what a sibling study is?
No.
It's a drug trial with just two patients with the same genetic inheritance. Siblings with the same disease.
Max and Patrick.
There's real research value in it. And with just two patients, it wouldn't take much enzyme.
Would Zynogen go for something like this?
I could draw up a protocol and see if I can find a hospital willing to administer it.
Wow.
Well, don't get your hopes up, kid. It's a Hail Mary.
Our family's journey and story adds to the mission at Amicus, but I think what's important, though, is we really try to take all the family's journeys and make that a part of what we do.
What the movie did for New Jersey is put us on the map.
We've hosted scores of meetings with patients, with families, where we bring them in from all over the country, really all over the world, where we do patient lunch and learns, where they can tell our employees, our teammates about their journey. And likewise, we can learn from them.
He has indeed put a face on the patient, and that's important for the biotechnology industry.
John Crowley has always had a vision of making the world a better place for individuals with rare diseases.
John Crowley is innovation. He is leadership. He is inspiration.
I think John is the kind of person who really sees every obstacle as a challenge.
John plays an instrumental part in the success and the future of Amicus.
He really moves forward in a way that allows him to see opportunities that most people won't.
Let me give you one example. In his own personal life, John had the vision to come up with a plan for the treatment of his children who had a condition for which there was no treatment. John was innovative enough to develop a path to get to a treatment, and John had the leadership to make sure this happened.
You build value in biotechnology for your investors, and you make medicines for people by doing great science.
John leads by example, and it's important to him that we act as good stewards of our science and of our community.
It's really been an honor to be part of a company that in a very short span of time has been able to make such a difference.
The organization and all the employees are really, really excited about the future.
What I try to do at Amicus, and what all of us try to live every day at the company, is a sense of commitment to the people who live with the diseases for which we're trying to develop medicines.
He's just an incredibly warm and caring and thoughtful human being. And that's one of the many reasons that John Crowley is an inspiration and a leader and deserves this award.
Here's an individual, a unique individual, that has balanced so many things in his life for the benefit of others, and that's something that each of us should aspire to do.
You know, this award is very, very special, in part because it comes from an industry that's become an incredibly important part of my life. and also because it's named for somebody like Saul Bearer, who is somebody who I think is an absolute amazing example of what a leader and a visionary can do to extending and enhancing the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. And I think that's what makes it so incredibly, such an incredible honor.